Hello everyone, this is Wray coming back to you with another video, and today what we're going to discuss is how to film like a pro using your smartphone. And this is one of the things that I started out with when I first started doing YouTube videos, and not only that, Facebook Lives, and it's really easy to do. Not only that, a lot of people think that they need all of the bells and whistles when it comes to, recording your videos, but you don't. Your smartphone is more than enough. So what I'm going to do is just take you through some of the things that you're going to need to do when you actually start using your phone to record. And I hope that this can educate people on exactly what to do, but not only that, help you to motivate you to get started, okay? Because you don't need a $1,000 camera. You don't need a whole bunch of equipment to get started. And the most important thing is getting started when you are trying to build an audience, when you want to put your content out on social media. You need to just get started. So what I'm going to do is share with you, this is my iPhone smartphone that I use to record a lot of my videos, and this is one of the things that I use to do my Facebook Lives. Okay, right now I'm on my Sony 6000 that I'm using right now, which you can do as you start to build an audience, you start to make some money. You can then start to buy some of the more expensive cameras that are out there. I still really don't know how to use my camera that much. I'm still pretty new at it, and it is a little intimidating, but the more that you use it and the more comfortable that you get with it, it'll be like riding a bike. You just have to get started. So I'm going to be looking down at some notes that I've taken that I'm going to go over so that I don't miss anything. So if I'm looking down, I'm just looking at my notes. What you want to do is, the first thing is you want to make sure that your lens is clean. So on your phone, your lens is here. Okay, you want to just make sure that that area is clean. And I know it's like, duh. But some people, they don't think of that. They just want to get started. And this is some of the things that you need to have in order to make sure that your photos is clear. You need to just take something in like Windex or something with a little alcohol base, just wipe this off and make sure that it's clean, okay? So make sure that your lens is clean. The second thing that you want to do is when you are recording, especially if you're using an iPhone, you don't want to record with this part facing you, okay? When you are recording, you want to record with this side facing you, because you're going to get a clearer picture by using this side of your camera instead of this side, okay? If you want to test it and see what looks better to you, you can do a test run. Do a little short video and use this side and record yourself, and then do another one and use this side and see if you like the difference. But you're going to get a better quality using this side of your phone, okay? Even though you can't see yourself, you can position it, and I'm going to show you how to do that to make sure that it's straight and it looks clear, okay? One of the things that you want to invest, and if you don't have the money, you can definitely use something in your house to prop up your cell phone. But if you have a little bit of money, you want to get one of these, okay? And this is a Tripod Pro. It's very inexpensive, and what you can do is set this up on a table, on a desk, or somewhere, whatever you have. You want to set this up, and then you connect your phone on here, okay? So you just connect your phone right into there, and then you can, this actually moves around, okay? And this is how you can tighten and loosen it, and these actually stretch out. So however you want to position it, you can do so by stretching this. So once you set this down, you can then position it how high or how low you want it just by moving these around, okay? This is like $12 on Amazon, and you can use this to record all of your videos, okay? You can go to Amazon, they'll send it to you within a week or so, and it's very inexpensive, and it's a great way to start recording yourself. If you cannot afford this, do not let that discourage you. You can definitely use some books, use something in your house to prop up your iPhone to make sure that it's straight and it's not moving. Okay, another thing that you want to do is, if you're home alone, okay, let's say you're home alone and you want to film, you want to make sure that this is positioned straight. So if you're using it where this is facing you, you can't see if it's positioned clear, if it's straight. You want to make sure that it's not lopsided or it's centered correctly where you can see yourself. Like right now, I don't even know if I'm centered. I'm here by myself doing this. Oh, I hope I am. But what you can do, I can't do it with my camera, but with the phone, you can buy something like this, okay? And all this is a little mirror where you can actually see if this part is faced correctly and is positioned correctly so that your video is not lopsided. So you can put the mirror down. You see it's on a little stand, okay? And then you can make sure that it's positioned correctly so that the camera is correctly, like it's not lopsided, that it's straight. So if you have this on your tripod or you have it sitting on your books, this will let you know if it's straight, if it's plain still. You'll be able to see yourself and you'll know, did something happen? Did the video stop? Is it lopsided? This could kind of be your guide, okay? This is your guide to make sure that everything is positioned correctly. And that's what I got this mirror for, okay? Another thing that's really important is before you get started, you want to put your phone in airplane mode. Listen, people don't call you all day until you start doing something, right? You could be sitting in the house for 8 hours, no phone calls, no messages, nothing. And then as soon as you go to handle your business, you want to record yourself, then the phone start ringing. So what I do is go right into my settings, okay? This happens to me all the time. That's why I'm just telling you to do this. You want to go right into airplane mode, put on your airplane mode. And then what I also do is I go into my do not disturb and I put that on and I have it on calls allowed from no one, so that when I'm recording for 10 to 15 minutes, there are absolutely no distractions, okay? You don't want it to be where you're recording and all of a sudden your video stops because a phone call came in, or, you know, something messed up because somebody's trying to reach out to you right in the middle of your video. So if you can afford to spend 10 to 15 minutes to put this on airplane mode and do not disturb, I highly recommend it, because if you're like me, the phone calls is going to start as soon as you're trying to do your business, okay? So that's another thing. And another thing that you want to get, if you can, now the speaker that comes with your phone most of the time is pretty clear, but if you want to take it up a notch, okay, and again, this is very inexpensive. This cost me like 15 bucks on Amazon. You want to go and grab you a little mic, okay? And what I love about this is not only it's very clear, you're going to come through very clear on this, and you can actually use this on the inside or the outside of your blouse. So if you want to use this on the inside, you know, right on the outside of your blouse, you can just attach it like this. If you don't like the way that looks, you can actually duct tape this part to the inside of your blouse, especially like if you're outdoors and you don't want that wind to travel through on your mic. You can just take this, put it right underneath your shirt, a little bit of tape to hold it in place. You will not see it, you will not hear the wind, and it will pick up the sound from your voice. So I just purchased this little mic. Okay, this is what it looks like. It comes with a pretty long cord, and then I have this piece because I have an iPhone. This is not compatible. So I purchased this, which snaps in, and this connects right into my iPhone. So you can connect this to your iPhone, and even if you have this on a stick, say you're outside and you're recording, if you have this on a stick, the wire is long enough so that this can be right underneath your shirt. You don't have to see it. It's not going to pick up the sound of the wind, but it's going to pick up your voice, and it's going to come through very clear, okay? So I highly recommend getting this. I would actually recommend getting this before getting this, or getting both. If you get both of them, you're going to pay somewhat like 25 bucks for both, okay? If you want to just get this, you're going to pay like $12.99 for this. This compatible piece cost me like 10 bucks, but maybe you can get it with it, so you don't have to get this piece. But this is more for, I guess, an Android phone or like a stereo. You guys tell me what this is for. I don't really know, but I know I needed this to hook it to my iPhone so that it will work. But yeah, you definitely want to get a mic. Guys, tell me in the comments below, what is your setup for your videos? Okay, what setup do you have? Do you use a camera, a smartphone, or both? Let me know in the comment section, what do you use for your recording? The other thing that I want to touch on, last but not least, is the lighting. So you want to make sure that your lighting, that you have some lighting in your room, whether it's from outdoors. So if you're going to film near a window. If you're inside and you need lighting, you don't have enough lighting, you want to film next to a window, you want to open up the curtains, the light that comes in from outside is the best light you can have, okay? So you want to use as much of that light as possible. If you don't have that, you can use a lamp. Sit it close next to you, okay? Try to get as much light as possible so that your picture is clear, so that people can see you, okay? And it's a clear shot, okay? So when you're recording, you want to make sure that you have good lighting. I am going to do another video that just shows my setup. I do have right now, I have the light from outside, which is not a lot because my office room is on the side of my house. So, and the side of my house has another house next to it. So I don't have like a ton of light coming in, but I do have lighting set up in my office that is right on me right now from 2 angles. So I have additional lighting. So you can, of course, get that down the line, use what you have now. Do not let that stop you from recording, because if you have this is really all that you need to start recording your videos, okay? And they're going to come out clear as long as you follow everything that I discussed with you, making sure that, you know, everything is centered, it's aligned right, making sure that you clear your lens using this side to record from instead of the front side of the camera, and making sure you get some clear lighting, okay? So if you do have a little bit of money, I am going to share with you in another video some of the lighting that you can purchase so that you have a clear shot. You have a, you know, your video is coming through clear, but not only that, people can actually see you. So these are some of the things so that you can actually start filming yourself, your videos. Get started today. Do as many as you can. Stay consistent, and don't let not having a camera hold you back. If you have a smartphone, that's all you need to start filming like a pro. If you got some great information from me, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a part of the Amanda Wray family here on YouTube, where I will give you information about how to earn a full-time income from home, how to be successful, and not only that, just inspire people to get started. Like somebody inspired me years ago to just get going so that I can start sharing my story, sharing my experiences, and uplifting the next person. So thanks again for viewing this video. Have a great day. Stay blessed.